Hey guys, how you doing? It's Voodoo here and welcome to episode 6 of my Call of Duty Black Ops 2 Emblem editor series. Today we are taking a look at the Decepticons logo because it's one of the most requested emblems that I've been asked for. Also, I also made this in Black Ops 1 and it was very popular, and Decepticons was more popular than Autobots, so I've done the Decepticons first this time and I will be doing the Autobots soon as well. But it's come out really well, it's absolutely spot on the gun, as you could see. And also it looks really cool on your player card. So another thing is I've got you two different types of Decepticon logo in this one video, so you've got double bubble, as they say. Anyway, what you're going to need for this first emblem, I'm going to tell you what you're going to need, and everything you'll need on this first emblem is exactly the same for the second emblem apart from a few additions, and you'll see what I mean sort of halfway through the video when we look at the second emblem. Now around square one of, I've used that for the background. I sort of maxed that out as the background to give us a nice black background. Triangle wide, 13 of them, a diamond, 6 of them, and private first class, 2 of them. Now it's all about getting your triangles and shapes. Obviously it's a very sort of angular design, very straightforward really, not too bad. And on this one compared to Black Ops 1, this one is an absolute recreation of the actual Decepticons logo. It's absolutely spot on, there's no differences. On Black Ops 1 we didn't have enough layers and we didn't really have the right shapes, and we made the best of a bad situation. But on this one we've managed to make it absolutely 100% authentic, so I'm really pleased with the way that's come out. A lot of you guys are really enjoying the series so far. Obviously the same with all the other emblems, you need to really understand how to freescale your triangles. You take the triangle wide, you then right click, I'm thinking about those. Click in the right thumbstick, which then puts it into freescale. That way you can then skew and adjust the scale of that completely freely, so you can turn the triangle into whatever size triangle you want to make, and it's an extremely handy tool. And as long as you become sort of proficient in using that way with the emblems will become a lot easier to make, and you'll be able to pull these emblems off and recreate them exactly the same as me. And also obviously do the colours, like I've said in the previous videos. If you guys want to slightly change the colours, you don't like the purple I've done it, you can change it. It could be silver, you could do it in a silver colour, because there is sort of like the modern Transformers shows as sort of silver. But you could go down that route. It's entirely up to you. I'm here just to show you how to make it, and then you can then fine tune it in any way you want to do that. That's for sure. So basically, at the beginning of the video you saw I put the emblem on the gun. I can now go into private match. One of my subscribers told me you can go into private match and set the emblems on the gun, so thank you very much to him. I didn't catch his name, I've had a lot of messages just recently, but I really appreciate that. And the gun that I like the most is it's a submachine gun. It's an M2A something. I can't remember, I haven't got the information to hand, but that sits the emblem right on the back of the gun. All the other guns don't look that good with the emblem, I'm afraid, but I'm going to try and level up that submachine gun in multiplayer and bring you some sort of multiplayer footage at the beginning of the games as well, because it's nice to sort of see some action as well. Now we're cracking on nicely with this emblem here, guys. We're sort of now, I don't know what them bits are in the middle are. I think, are they antennas or something like that? But I'm a massive Transformers fan, but I don't really understand what that little bit is in the middle. We're sort of just squaring that off. That sits slightly higher than the outside of the sort of head, and then just now going into the finer detail where you put in the sort of the raised black bits. Now obviously you're going to put the eyes in here, just freescale the eyes to a nice size. In this emblem for sure, using that grid in the background is such a help. That makes you get everything symmetrical, and I don't know, a lot of you guys are probably like me, and if it isn't absolutely 100% symmetrical it's going to really annoy you. So I spent a lot of time just fine tuning the little areas, making sure everything gets in the right place. Then we go on to the private first class, and you just want to bring it down a couple of layers just so it goes behind the center bit there, and do 2 of them, and that is the emblem finished. So this is the Decepticons Mark 1. Now if you want to go and do this one, that's done and dusted. You don't have to do no more, jobs are good un. But if you want to take it on to sort of the next level, we've gone on to the Decepticons Mark 2. So it's a sort of shadowing slash sort of reflection-y type look. I quite like it. Both of them are really cool. Basically, you use the bones of the original emblem, so make what you've already done, and then you're about to see how you can put the little additional bits on just to make the emblem that next level, because I think we had about, the original emblem's about 23 layers, and so obviously you've got another 9 layers to play with. So basically I went through all the bits at the top half of the image that I've already created and changed the colour to a lighter blue. Right at the bottom there you can see on that blue scale it's just 1 up on the blue scale. And then the extra things you'll need, obviously you don't need another rounded square, that's the same. You need 5 extra triangle wides, don't need any more diamonds. You need 1 extra private first class. You need a half circle, that's just to help fill in some bits and make the sort of shadow look right. A windsock, 1 of, and a bone, 1 of. And basically what that is that just creates a sort of curvy line at halfway up the skull, just to give it the effect of the shadow. Obviously I've also outlined the image in white as well. There's a little pinstripe white just to give it a sort of also a reflection. And if you really wanted to go into super in-depth detail, then you could move the emblem out, make it look slightly wider and make the black gaps a little bit bigger. But I didn't want to go messing about too much with all that. It's completely entirely up to you. I thought when I put it on the gun and looked at it, it looked absolutely spot on anyway and didn't need the extra bits and pieces. But obviously guys, keep your suggestions coming in for what emblems you'd like to see. I'm going to get to them as much as I can. These videos do take quite a long time to make, so at the moment they're coming out daily and it is cutting into my day big time, and I'm trying to do as many as I can for you guys. So if I've said I'll do an emblem or have a go at an emblem, I definitely will. Don't get too upset if you don't see your emblem straight away, but I'm sort of doing all the most popular emblems first, and then I'll come on to the other emblems as we go along. Very early days on this emblem editor guys, techniques may change, emblems may get better, there may be 2.0 versions of the same emblem later on as well. We're not even a week into Black Ops and I've managed to be able to bring you an emblem out every day, so I'm doing the best I can. But we're sort of getting towards the end of the image here guys. That's looking pretty cool, the shadowy effect. The only thing I did do slightly different, I didn't put it on this video, is this curved line that goes just around the eye. I added a little bit extra on there just as I was sort of messing about with it after I'd finished making it, because you've got 1 layer left at the end there. But it's entirely up to you. I think it looks spot on as it is anyway. How you saw it on the gun is how it is now, and that's why I've left it like that. But as always guys, thanks ever so much for watching. Please don't forget to rate, comment and subscribe if you haven't already done so, and I shall see you in the next video. Thanks a lot guys, and I'll see you later. I'm also on Facebook and Twitter, feel free to check me out on there, that way you'll never miss any of the videos I post, and you'll get to read some of the mundane tweets that I manage to tweet out on a daily basis. Thanks ever so much guys, and I'll see you later.